Every day, thousands of children cry, the voice and the voiceless. They go hungry, suffer ill health, and live with no form of education to shape their lives. However, somewhere in Africa, Ghana, Tanoso to be precise, Voices of African Mothers is working tirelessly, making sure the voice of voiceless children are heard. Not only does Voices of African Mothers help them to be heard, but also transform them to be useful part of the society. Such is the responsibility of every good citizen of a country. Voices of African Mothers, one of the best NGOs, founded in 2004 by Nana Rwanda, is one of the few which is working both at home and internationally to facilitate the orphan. Nana once said, "I always feel happy and excited that I could pick a child and wipe away his tears. I do this because it makes me happy." With the help of John William Montessori School, established by Nana Rwanda and her late husband, Professor Leroy Randall, Voices of African Mothers is sponsoring numerous of children to acquire basic education at John William Montessori School. There is the opportunity for special children, which Akwesi Nyamche, a boy who cannot read nor speak, but determined to study, is now one of the best students in the school.
There is a sense of what? Privacy in the nuclear family system. Is that okay? Because when you are living with your mother, father and siblings alone, there is no interference from the extended family.
Akwesi was allowed to attend school without any preconditions. Akwesi is now very happy at John William Montessori School because he was told by grandma that he should not allow anybody to define what he can or cannot do. Akwesi is part of the school cadet corps, dancing club, and football club. During lessons, teachers of John William Montessori School make it a priority to give special attention to Akwesi Nyamiche.
Usually, the parents are able to cater for the children well.
Teacher helping Akwesi Nyamiche to understand what he just taught the class. In that order, he got to understand what is being taught very well. At the time I gave birth to the child, he was able to laugh, so I thought with time he would begin to speak. Myself and his father both struggled to help him speak, but it got to a point. The father became fed up and left the child with me alone. He told me he can't take care of him anymore. I took the child to every place I thought would make it possible, but all my effort was futile. I again confronted my husband on how best we can help our son. My husband beat me because I have mentioned Akwesi Nyamiche to him. The matter was taken to Chief's palace. He told me would even be happy if the boy is no more. From there, I found grandma and brought him to school. He doesn't know where the child is schooling. Now, all my hope is God, and I believe he will do it for me. We have nobody. Grandma, we plead on you. Grandma, I am looking up to you. Please help us.
We give great attention to the individual so that we'll be able to help them move at their own pace. We admit students with special problems or special students. Typical example is one, Akwesi Nyamiche, but he has been able to integrate with the students that we have here because of the special treatment that we give to him. He performs well, like the normal students that we have here. It will be the wish of the founders of this school here that anybody who will see this documentary could contribute his or her widow's mite to any child within his or her community to be able to be educated to any level that the Almighty God has given to every child or every individual to develop his abilities and talents to.
There are various facilities at John William Montessori School to enhance studies and youth health for both bodies and day students. With the help of Cornell University, USA, the school is furnished with an ultra-modern information communication technology laboratory. At the laboratory, every child is given the opportunity to access the internet for studies and research. It is the best in the community. Ekwasi Nyamiche seriously on his research at the laboratory. Mr. Michael Ochre, ICT teacher with pupils at class session.
The topic is about classification of types of computers. And as I said, we have different types of computers. We have the mainframe, the supercomputer, mini computer, and microcomputer. So we go mainframe computer, mini computer, supercomputer, or microcomputer. So we are taking the micro, mini, and mainframe. Micro first, mini second, mainframe third, and fourth, and super.
They were introduced in the late 1960s.
What were introduced in the late 1960s? What was introduced in the late 1960s? What was introduced in the late 1960s? What was introduced in the late 1960s? Mainframe computer. Time. Let's go.
The school has a library as well, which Lawrence Kern, a volunteer from Germany, is the keeper.
I'm here since the end of August, and since then I'm working here, so I'm responsible for the library. The kids have something different than the lessons. It's like here they can read, they can chill down. I can learn from them. Experience Ghana as a very, very friendly country.
To ensure proper healthcare, every student of the school is registered onto the National Health Insurance Scheme. The school also has a clinic with a nurse who attends to sick children.